All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Chakwadash. Double honors to our elders and apostles of Great Millstone that do it well. And salutations and blessings to you, Akim, that are pushing his word with truth, sincerity, and charity, and risk your lives to do so. And today, I want to get into this quick lesson. So, and I'm going to be tackling this subject, all right, the Hebrew Defense Unit. All right, and this is something that the elder Manata Zagba brought to our attention. He did a lesson on this last night. Okay, and we just jumping on this through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemal Shai, because for one, all right, the Great Millstone, we are not affiliates of anything like this, any militia groups, and none of that, man. All right, we are serving Yahweh Shemal Shai, and we're waiting on the Lord. We're not doing anything of our own means, taking any power. I'm saying trying to take down Esau using our power. We're not doing that. Right? We're gonna wait on Yahweh Hashem Shai. We're not using guns, swords, none of that. Okay, as the scriptures say, if you live by the sword, you die by the sword. Okay, we do not live by the sword. We live by the spirit. It says that the just shall live by faith. All right, we are walking in the spirit of Yahweh Shemal Shai. So for one, we are not a part of this. Okay, and as the Elder Manata Zagba titled his lesson, this is some agent shit. This is exactly what this is, man. It's only two things. All right, Israelites who are moving in a carnal mindset, okay, walking according to their own hearts, which is against the scriptures, against Yahweh Shemal Shai, or more than likely, Esau Edom has set up agents to put slander on our names. Okay, make it seem like the Hebrew Israelites is on some Black Panther stuff, trying to take up guns and do all that, which we are not. All right, the affiliates of the Great Millstone, we are not doing that. Okay, and those that teach our like-minded doctrine, which is the doctrine of Yahweh Shemal Shai, 100% truth according to these scriptures. Okay, and the scriptures do not back up the fact that we should be taking up weapons and trying to fight against Esau and his power. For one, no one can take Esau down. No one. All right, besides Yahweh Shemal Shai, the Lord set Esau up to rule this world and have his time to rule. This is his blessing. This is his time. No one is going to take that away from him. No matter how wicked he is, no matter how evil he is, no mortal man is going to take that away from him besides the Lord, because the Lord is the one that wants to destroy and take Esau down. Just like you got you on a battlefield and you see your arch enemy and you don't want no one else to touch him and take his life. You're like, no, they saved that man for me. No one kill him. No one touch him. I'm going to take him down. That's how the Lord feels about Esau. So the true followers and true worshipers of Yahweh Shemal Shai, we have that understanding. And we're not going to take it into our own means, our own hands to take this man down. So I'm going to start with this, and I want to get this Genesis to prove the point of what I was just saying. This 2 Corinthians 10 and verse 3. For though we walk in the flesh, we do not war after the flesh. So even though we're in the flesh, we do not do the things of the flesh. We don't listen to the flesh. We don't follow our carnal mindsets. For one, the Lord is against carnality, according to Romans, the 8th chapter. The carnal mind is enmity with the Lord. You cannot be on the side of Yahweh Shemal Shai and be doing what you want to do. You have to follow what the Lord set up for us to do. Otherwise, you're his enemy, and you will be destroyed. Okay, so it says, for the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through Yahweh to the pulling down of strongholds. So the weapons of our warfare are not carnal. We don't use carnal tactics to fight against Esau, to fight against his world. We use spiritual tactics, which is the words and wisdom of Yahweh Shemal Shai, the prophecies of Yahweh Shemal Shai. The Lord said that he's going to take Esau down. It says that the dragon is going to be cast out of heaven through Yahweh Shai. The Lord is going to come and make war with these nations. cast these nations down. This not gonna come through our hands, through our means. See, Jake, they want to escape these curses. All right, and I said it because you do have carnal Israelite camps like the ISUPK. They got guns at camp and so on and so forth, man. Okay, which not saying that they're trying to take Esau down, but they use carnal means. Okay, and we are not to be, you know, moving in that mindset, man. Okay, but it says, verse 5, casting down imaginations and every high thing that exalted itself against the knowledge of Yahweh, and bringing into captivity every thought to the obedience of Hamashiach. So that's what we're set up to do, to preach this word, push this wisdom and this knowledge out here, and lift up our voice like a trumpet, not do anything carnal. So this is how you know that this is something that's set up by Esau, because he wants to take us down. That's his whole thing. He's in fear. All right, according to Revelation, the 11th chapter, Wisdom of Solomon, the 5th chapter, he's in fear because he see us standing in great boldness. He see us being alive again, knowing who we are, knowing that we are the Hebrew Israelites, Yashar Allah. He knows this, man. So now he's gonna try to come and bring tactics, find a way to come up against us. All you see these guys are trying to put together a militia group, trying to put together an army, a defense unit. Why would we do this? You know, what in you know, in our right mind, if we're in our right mind serving Yahweh Shema Shai, why would we make a defense unit to fight against Esau, knowing there's no way in hell we can defeat this man? No way. Nothing. There's nothing that Jake can do to defeat Esau. Nothing. This man got all the weapons in the world. The Lord done set him up so high that no one can touch him. No one, man. Besides Yahweh Shema Shai, it don't matter how many Jakes come together, how many guns you got, Esau is just going to blow your ass to smithereens. All right, this dude can laser beam you from outer space. He can drop nuclear bombs on you. And then what are you going to do? He can drone you. He can gas you. So, hey, man, we can go on and on and on and on. There's nothing that you can do to fight against Esau in a carnal mean, and in a carnal fashion. He is the king of carnality. He is the God of carnality, man. That's his blessing, the sword. This is Hebrews 4:12. It says the word of Yahweh is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword. This is our defense. This is our offense, our weapon. The words of Yahweh Shema Shai. Spiritual things, not carnal things. And sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even the dividing asunder of spirit, of soul and spirit, and of the joints and marrow, and is a discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart. So this is what we use to fight against Esau Edom, to fight against this kingdom. Not some carnal man like a defense system, a militia group, a military. And then they talking about, having their own land, their own country. What does it say here in the middle right here? It says the HDU seeks to bring Hebrews out of their lands of captivity and into a land that they can call their own. Wait, hold on. Well, the Lord said that we can't do that. We can't do that. Ain't no saving yourself. Ain't no helping yourself. The Lord is the one that's gonna help you. He the one that put you in this predicament. He the one that's gonna get you out. You can't get yourself out of this predicament by carnal means. No man. I'm just reading Deuteronomy 28:68. And Yahweh shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships. All right, that's how we got brought over here to America, by way of cargo slave ships. And Egypt means double straits, bondage, slavery, which is where we are right now, spiritual Egypt, according to Revelation, the 11th chapter. This place is spiritual Egypt because the Israelites are in slavery here. It says, by the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again. Thou shalt see it no more again. We're not going back to our homeland. We're not going to have our own homeland until Yahweh Shema Shai takes us from the hands of our enemies. First and foremost, predominantly Esau, Edom. You can't do this on your own, man. It says, and there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you. No man shall save you. No man shall redeem you. You cannot be saved by a mortal man. Martin Luther King couldn't do it. Malcolm X couldn't do it. The Black Panthers couldn't do it. And damn sure not no bullshit like this, which is some setup shit, man. Because we ain't got nothing like this in our minds to do this. And this is just, to be on the lookout for something like this and a quick tackle on this, because we ain't a part of nothing like this. The Great Millstone, we ain't a part of nothing like this, man, to be trying to take up carnal means to take down Esau and save ourselves. We know these scriptures, just read it. No man shall buy you. You will not be saved out of this predicament. The Lord put us in this situation. This is Baruch. Let me see. I think it's 2. It might be 4 though. Let's see. Man, it's a good one though. This is Baruch 2 and 30. It says, for I knew that they would not hear. I'll start 29. It says, if ye will not hear my voice, surely this very great multitude shall become a small number among the nations, where I will scatter them. The Lord scattered us. The Lord made us a small multitude amongst these nations. We're called the minority here. All right, we are minorities. It says, and we are looked at as the lesser, the smaller, the insignificant here in this kingdom. It says, for I knew that they would not hear me, because it is a stiff-necked people, but in the land of their captivities they shall remember themselves. And this is what's going on. All right, we're lifting up our voice like a trumpet, showing our people their transgressions, in the house of Jacob their sins, telling them to come back to Yahweh Shem Hawashai, forsake their evil, wicked ways. And the Lord has woken us up through our elders and our apostles. It says, and shall know that I am Yahweh their power, for I will give them an heart and ears to hear. And they shall praise me in the land of their captivity, and think upon my name, and return from their stiff neck and from their wicked deeds, for they shall remember the way of their fathers which sinned before Yahweh. And I will bring them again into the land which I promised with an oath unto their fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and they shall be lords of it. And I will increase them, and they shall not be diminished. So the Lord, Yahweh Shem Hawashai, is going to bring us to our own land. He is the one that's going to deliver us. He's the one that's going to redeem us, not the HDU. All right, that's going to, what did it say? Seek to bring Hebrews out of their land, out of their lands, and they talking about Hebrews. All right, we are Hebrew Israelites. There are multiple Hebrews, man. We are Hebrew Israelites. Esau himself, the so-called white man, is a Hebrew. He's our brother by blood. But it says, Salakia. It says, out of their lands of captivity and into a land they can call their own. The Lord just said he's going to do that. He's going to make us lords of it. He's going to make us lords of our own land again, Jerusalem. And ultimately, this whole world, this whole universe is going to be ours, man. This is all going to come through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shah. We don't want no partial ownership of this world. We want the whole thing. That's what we want. Yeah, that's 2nd Esdras, the 6th chapter. It was promised to us. The Lord don't care about these other nations. These other nations are spittle. They're nothing. They're scum to the Lord, man. And he's going to set us on high and put everybody else very low. And we go call the shots. We go make the rules. But it's all coming through him. Because he, first and foremost, has to cast these nations down. So we can't do this. We can't do this on our own, man. It says, and I will make an everlasting covenant with them and be their power. That's that second covenant. But we're going to be perfected before the eyes of Yahweh Shema Shai. Never sin, never go off again. Meaning that we will never die again, and we will never be diminished ever again. We will never go back into slavery. It says, and we're going to fall. We're gonna fall. We're gonna slip here in this place if we were to, try to free ourselves or build our own land here on this place. Jacob's go end up infighting. A nigga gonna seek the preeminence, like niggas always do. Niggas want to be number one. Everybody want to be number one. Niggas don't know how to play their role. So Jay go end up going off, falling again, serving another god, doing some other shit, fighting against each other, and we're gonna go right back into slavery. No, man, no. No, we're gonna wait on Yahweh Shema Shai. This is why the Lord is the best thing to wait upon. Because here in this flesh, we can do no good thing. It says, verse 35, and I will make an everlasting covenant with them to be their power, and they shall be my people. And I will no more drive my people of Israel out of the land that I have given them. Point blank, period, man. It's all go come through Yahweh Shema Shai, not our own carnal means. It's foolishness. So this is let me see. Yeah, man. Because the Lord go deliver us. This is Baruch 4:18. For he that brought these plagues upon you will deliver you from the hands of your enemies. Like, it doesn't get more simpler than that. It says, go your way, O my children, go your way, for I am left desolate, which is speaking of Jerusalem. I have put off the clothing of peace and put upon me the sackcloth of my prayer, and I will cry unto the everlasting in my days. Be of good cheer, O my children, cry unto Yahweh, and he will deliver you from the power and hand of the enemies. We're crying out to the Lord. It's like that's where the power comes in at. That's where the might is at. That's where salvation is at. Yahweh Shema Shai. Not a mortal man. Not ourselves. This is Proverbs 18:10. It says the name of Yahweh is a strong tower. The righteous runneth into it and is safe. The name of Yahweh Shema Shai. Crying to the Lord. Seeking him. That's what breeds safety. That's what breeds salvation. That's how you're gonna gain these things. Not through the Hebrew defense unit. That ain't gonna help you do anything but get you killed. Cause the Lord, right now, the Lord is on Esau's side, so to speak, man. To make sure that he does what he has to do for his time. This is Esau's time to rule. This ain't our time to rule right now. We go get our time when the Lord Yahweh Shai comes and crack those clouds and destroys this place. This is Esau's time. You ain't taking that away from him, man. You ain't taking that away. Only the Lord go do that. It's Jeremiah 3:23. Truly in vain is salvation hoped for from the hills and from the multitude of mountains. Truly in Yahweh our power is salvation of Israel. That's where salvation resides at, with Yahweh Shema Shai, in the hand of the Lord, which is Yahweh Shai. It's not coming through anything else, man. It says that he shall save his people. Which, hey, let me just read that. Nobody else is going to do this. This is Matthew 1:21. And people have tried and tried and tried, and they all have failed miserably. Miserably. Matthew 1:21. And she shall bring forth a son, and thou shalt call his name Yahweh Shai, for he shall save his people from their sins. So Yahweh Shai is going to save his people. No one else is going to do that. No carnal mean is going to help you do that, man. Which is why we must wait on Yahweh Shem Shai. Zephaniah 3:8. Therefore wait ye upon me, said Yahweh, until the day that I rise up to the prey. For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms, to pour upon them mine indignation, even all my fierce anger. All right, the valley of Jehoshaphat, the Lord is going to have all these nations fighting World War III, and then he's going to come and crack the clouds, man, and destroy all of those nations. He's going to bring them all to one place and show them who God is, who's really the alpha in this universe. It ain't no mortal man. It's the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai. So we ain't got no army. We ain't got no power here in this world. We ain't go be partaking in World War III. A representation of Yashar Allah. Ain't none of that, man. We're slaves here. We're at the bottom here. We gotta wait for the Lord. It says, for all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy. These nations are going to be stumped out by Yahweh Shem Shai. And they go come through our own power. This is Isaiah 34 and verse 2. It says, for the indignation of Yahweh is upon all nations, and his fury upon all their armies. He hath utterly destroyed them. He have delivered them to the slaughter. It's the Lord that's going to do this. And it's going to come through the power of Yahweh Shai when he comes back. So we have no business trying to take up carnal means to fight against Esau. Hey, we ain't going to be doing none of that, man. Hey, here at the Great Millstone. We ain't got that on our mind to try to take this man down. Hey, let me get this Genesis. They ain't on our man to do that. We understand these scriptures. We know our role. We know what role we should be playing. Being patient and waiting on Yahweh Shem Shai. Be still and wait on the Lord. He's going to rise to the prey. He's going to fight our battles. He's gonna win for us. We ain't got to do nothing but do what he told us to do, and that's to preach this word. Be fools for Hamashiach's sake. So this is Genesis 4. I'm going to get straight to the point. Yeah, Genesis 4 and verse 15. And Yahweh said unto him, therefore, whoso slayed Cain, all right, which Cain is the same spirit of Esau Edom. Okay, so whosoever slayed Cain, which in today's society would be the so-called white man, which Cain came back in the reincarnation as Esau Edom. It says, vengeance shall be taken on him sevenfold. And Yahweh set a mark upon Cain, lest any finding him should kill him. And that mark was the mark of leprosy. Okay, the plague of leprosy, man. The Lord took away his pigmentation and caused him to look like what you see today as a so-called white person. Okay, but point being is, if anyone touches Cain, anyone seeks to kill Cain, the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai is going to take vengeance on you, and you are going to fail. You are going to be destroyed by the Lord. The Lord is going to allow Esau to one-up you. Ain't no way to beat this man. No way. It's impossible. The Lord is on his side to prevail right now. Okay, in a carnal sense, which is why you have to stick to spiritual things. The Lord ain't tell us to do nothing carnal. If he told us to do something carnal, we'll win. But he didn't. He told us to be spiritual. So it says Genesis 4, and I'm gonna grab that Matthew 10 and 16, because the Lord told us to be spiritual. He told us to be, harmless. This is Genesis 4 and 24. No, 23, because this is Cain's son. Okay, and this is what the Lord said about Cain's son. It says Genesis 4 and 23. And Lamech said unto his wives, Adah and Zillah, hear my voice, ye wives of Lamech. Hearken unto my speech, for I have slain a man to my wounding, and a young man to my hurt. If Cain should be avenged sevenfold, truly Lamech 70 and sevenfold. So Lamech, being a son of Cain, okay, he will be avenged 70 and sevenfold. All right, so even greater than Cain. How much more Esau Edom in these times? All this wickedness that he undone, all this killing that he undone. We don't touch him. We wait on the Lord. He got a lot of sins to pay for, a lot of shit to pay for, and things that we want to do would never amount to what Yahweh Shem Shai is going to do to Esau, man. This so-called white man. So it's best to wait on the Lord. If you really want vengeance, you really want this man to go down, wait on Yahweh Shem Shai. So that's how you know that Hebrew defense unit is nothing but bullshit, man. It's nothing but a setup by Esau Edom. Because the true prophets, the true righteous, the true elect would never have in their minds to come against Esau Edom. Never. So this is Matthew 10 and 16. And what I mean is never come against Esau in a carnal sense. Matthew 10 and 16. Behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be ye therefore wise as serpents and harmless as doves. The Lord did not tell us to do anything carnal. He told us to be wise as serpents and harmless as doves. Move with wisdom. Move smartly out here. Don't do some stupid shit that's going to get your ass killed. Hey, fighting against Esau will indeed 100% get you killed. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You will lose. You will die trying to fight against Esau, man. The Lord himself just said it. All right, if you try to take vengeance on Cain, if you try to, touch Cain, kill Cain, the Lord is going to take vengeance on you sevenfold. Can't beat Esau right now, man. The Lord wants to beat Esau. Yahweh Shai wants to take Esau down. Go wait on him. No one's going to get that glory before Yahweh Shai. So we gotta move harmlessly out here. Be as a dove. You don't see no doves going around killing nobody. You don't see no sheep going around killing nobody. If anything, they the ones getting killed, man. Because they need someone to protect them. And we need someone to protect us, which is Yahweh Shem Shai. Zephaniah 3 and 8 all day, man. So this is, I'm ending on this. I'm ending on this. Romans 12 and 19. Dearly beloved, avenge not yourselves. So we are not to avenge ourselves. We are not to take vengeance for ourselves, but to wait on Yahweh Shem Shai. But rather give place unto wrath. For it is written, vengeance is mine, and I will repay, said Yahweh. And I believe that's in Deuteronomy the 32nd chapter. Okay, so we are to wait on Yahweh Shem Shai. Vengeance is the Lord's. Vengeance is Yahweh Shem Shai's. He is the one that's going to repay Esau. He's the one that's going to take this man down. He's the one that's going to put us back in our land. Hey, for one, this is our punishment. How are you going to try to get out of your punishment? Your punishment that your parent put you in. Makes no sense. Oh yeah, well, you know what? I'm all right. My timeout is over. No, it's not. Now your timeout is even longer. So hey, we wait on Yahweh Shem Shai, man. He got us. He's the one that's go defeat Esau and raise us up at the end of the day. Not some bullshit like this. This is madness. And this is nothing but some age and stuff. Okay, that Esau Edom has set up to try to take us down and give himself a reason to take us down. So hey, I pray this lesson was edifying. I would like to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakak Wadash. Double honors to our elders and apostles of Great Millstone that do well. And salutations and blessings to you, Akim, that are pushing his word with truth, sincerity, and charity. Shalom, wa ababa ball.